Difference between a clean hoard and a dirty hoard.
So when you deal with the negative trauma, I mean, someone died. The story I always give there, I had one lady, like to truly understand trauma, I had one lady that she was young. I mean, she was in her 40s, but she had lost her husband and her son in Katrina. And they were in the house. They were in the lower 9th Ward. And so we got her 10 years later after Katrina. But I'll never forget, she said, we climbed up into the attic. The water was rising so fast. We were trying to kick a hole through the attic. And she goes, we were trying to get on the roof so we wouldn't die. And the water came so fast that it literally grabbed her husband and her son. They were holding on to the rafters, and it just grabbed them and washed them away. So she literally watched her husband and son wash away in the dark. And she goes, Matt, that's not what ruined me. She goes, the reality is, she goes, I don't know if they died or if they survived and chose not to contact me.
Oh, wow.
That's trauma.
Yes.
Like, I had never understood trauma at that level. So, to back all this up, real negative trauma, they will actually make the house so messy that no one will come in. So it's either a very large physical wall. We talk about walls all the time. Mm-hmm. It's literally a wall of like dense clothes because they are hiding on the other wall. They're hiding from the world. A lot of times you'll see feces like wiped around the door. They'll have diapers or like a lot of adult diapers or the used adult diapers here, or they'll wipe their own feces on the door. That is sexual abuse. Like they are trying to keep the world away from them. And I'll never forget the first time the lady, I could see, she wouldn't let me in. She had poop. She had wiped her own poop all over the door frame. And everyone's, like, even the cops brought us in. They're like, you got to learn how to teach us how to talk to this lady. Like, we can't even get in. Well, she opened the door for me, and I could see, I was like, oh. I was like, your kitchen looks great. I go, I just figured this whole thing out. She goes, what do you mean? I go, brilliant. She goes, what do you mean? Because remember, the rest of the world's telling her, you're horrible, you're gross, you're disgusting. I said, this poop around the door thing? I go, brilliant. I go, nobody's coming in this house. I go, I can see your kitchen, it's clean. And she just started laughing. She goes, all right, you can come in. And the rest of the world